by the power of Grayskull.
Hello, this is just a quick review for The Last of Us Remastered Edition. It's free this month on the PlayStation Store if you're a PS Plus member. It's basically exactly the same game. I know you can go online with it now, but it's basically it's just had a new graphics overhaul, so it's a lot smoother. You can lock it in the options at 30 frames per second, to stop any lag or any drop or anything, and you can have it just locked in at 30, which is what it was on the PS3, so at least it'll run smoothly all the way through. But you can have it up to 60 frames per second if you're on the PS4, which I've just left. And I've never had any lag or any problems with it yet. It looks nice and smooth. It's like the graphics, because I can't really remember from when I first played it. I mean, it's been ages since it came out, and I played it when it first came out, so I remember it just looking exactly the same, and it was on the PS3, but that's just because, your memory fades over a while, so I'm sure if I had to compare them, and in the comparison you could see that it's totally different. But like I said, the graphics are always good on Naughty Dog games, I've found. I have noticed they look a bit cel shaded when you in some of the cutscenes and stuff like that. You do notice like the animation and the character design, and the style of graphics and stuff like that. The character design you can see, but it doesn't take away from anything. I mean, that's me just being a bit picky, but apart from that, like the average person's not going to really want to notice that kind of thing, so you just take it on face value, and it's great. It's exactly what I remembered. I've only been playing it for about an hour, and I'm just coming up to clickers now, so you've got to think like you get quite a bit of gameplay before you actually get into the main story. um, so you do get your money's worth, and if I remember correctly, the game is quite long. Like, it goes on for ages. I think you get a good 35 hours out of it. Um, like, if you go around collecting the things and collecting all the supplies, and double back and making sure you've checked everything before you go on to the next bit. But it is really good. I mean, it's stealth gameplay. Like, you can see, you're creeping around, you can sneak up behind people, choke them out, or you can shiv them in the neck. You can throw bottles and bricks to cause a distraction to help you. You've got a gun. You can pick up baseball bats and metal bars to help you get different advantages over people. But like the weapons, the shivs, the baseball bats, the metal bars, they've all got their own. They've all got their own health bar. So the more you use a metal bar, the more it tends to like break. I had a great sequence before where I was sneaking around the warehouse at the very beginning, and I threw a bottle off the guy's head, and that stunned him long enough for us to sprint at him with me wooden plank. And because it was at the end of its life, I smashed the plank over his head. So that, like, the fighting feels dynamic. It is just a bit play by numbers kind of thing, but squares your attack and triangles to grab people and shiv them and stuff like that. I get killed here. But yeah, it's quite difficult. You can't just run in and start blasting people. I mean, you can if you're good enough with the gun and you've got enough ammo, and you can just rush them and like sprint towards them and hit them, and then by the time you've knocked that bloke out, because it's quicker to disable one or two people and then just hide and shoot the rest, or sometimes it's quicker just to stealth the whole level and don't actually use any ammo and just keep your ammo, because the ammo is few and far between, so you want to collect as much as you can without trying to waste it, because you can easily waste 4 or 5 shots trying to kill one person, and there could be 3 or 4 people like there to kill, so you have to be really good with the headshots and stuff like that. That's green circle on them there was because I had a brick in my hand, so you can like you can hurl the brick off them to cause a distraction. but I think I got killed again here. But like I said, it's quite hard. I haven't played it in a while, and I was rushing it a little bit. But it's enjoyable. It's basically just a survival game. You've got to look after your resources, and you've got to like keep an eye on your health and stuff like that. But I mean, I'm gonna play it through to the end and see how it goes. But it's well worth to download for free, even if you just want to whack it in your library and keep it. It's definitely well worth it. So just go and download it. You may as well. It's free this month. And like I say, you can keep it in your library. So if you ever do get around to having nothing to do, you can just download it and play. So that's it, really. See you later.